Welcome back to One at a Time, the series where every monster I kill must be slain 1,000 times and all monsters must be in ascending level order. All resource skilling aside from farming is banned. I cannot pick up any tradable spawns and I cannot buy items from shops. At the end of the last episode, we managed to kill 31,000 monsters in total and obtain both a spade and a dragon scimitar. All that's left of my current goals is to wield it. And as everything on this account is, it's never as easy as just doing the quest. The holidays are fast approaching, and what better time of year to snag a pair of Raycons for either you or someone you care about. Raycons come in at half the price compared to other premium earbuds. They look amazing, sound amazing, and would be a perfect gift for anyone in your life, including yourself. Raycons are always striving to be of the highest quality, but don't take my word for it. There are tens of thousands of 5-star reviews. Raycon Everyday Earbuds contain active noise cancellation, a new quick charge function with 10 minutes of charging yielding 90 minutes of battery, and different gel-sized tips to make sure they'll fit anyone's ear perfectly. Going for long walks and listening to music is what I use my Raycons for the most. They're weatherproof and sweat resistant, and the fact that they come with a protective case, I'm never worried about getting them damaged. So if you're looking to grab yourself a nice set of earbuds, go to buyraycon.com/Rargh to save big for the holidays and get up to 25% off site-wide. That's 25% off everything on Raycon's website when you go to buyraycon.com/Rargh. Thank you so much to Raycon for sponsoring today's video. For our level 32 monster, we are going to be killing tribesmen and tribeswomen. They're going to be very important for their herblore secondaries. Snapegrass, 1 in 6.9, limpwort roots, 1 in 11.5, and even nature runes, 1 in 17.3. It drops 3 of them, so those are going to add up with each kill. Definitely our most beneficial monster. They have a huge drawback, so I'm going to keep my distance for a second. They hit 11s with poison. The wiki also states that they poison if they land a successful hit. I'm not sure if they can poison if they don't land a successful hit, so we are going to try it with Protect from Aelion and see if that works. Oh my gosh, the second hit it poisoned. This isn't gonna be good. My only saving grace is gonna be the Super Anti-Poison 2 drop, which is 1 in 46, and the Super Anti-Poison 3 drop, which is 1 in 138. So they are pretty rare, but I do believe it's going to be self-sufficient as long as we can get the first one. Getting the first one is going to be the tricky one. So hopefully we got some good RNG on our side and get it so we can just chill here and not worry about wasting all this food and going to the bank so often. And I got this on the way here, so let's see what we get. Oh, look at that. Just what we want. I'm currently debating whether it's better to hop every like 10 to 12 seconds to stop the poison from hitting, going to the bank, grabbing a bunch of meat, and then going back. I mean, even when I get the kills, though, I can't kill them that quick. Honestly, it might be easier just to let myself die. Fuck it, we're just gonna die. You know, if I can get in the desert and crush my horns, this wouldn't be a problem right now. Oh my gosh, guys, we found 7 strange fruits in the bank. And not only does each one cure poison, but they also make you immune to being repoisoned for about 18 seconds. So hopefully we can at least get 1 super anti-poison in the time it takes us to go through all these strange fruits. I am so happy that I just hoard every single thing I get. Even something so pointless like a strange fruit is gonna have its uses on an account build like this. And boy, we just found it. I forgot to mention the main reason why we're even here. This is the first monster since guards that drop medium clue scrolls, and since we have a spade now, hopefully we can actually do most of them. There's gonna be quite a few monsters in this episode that drop medium clues, so fingers crossed for a lot of caskets. Also, that 18-second immunity is absolute dog shit. They can instantly repoison you right after. It's just sometimes they take a little while to actually repoison. I don't fully understand the mechanics. I just want a super anti-poison. Hey, there we go. No more strange fruits left either. I've never been so excited to see super anti-poison before. Fuck yeah. This is going to involve frequent banking, so we're going to use all 3 lamps and get 22 agility real fast. So I just read this on a YouTube comment on one of my own videos, so thank you to the multiple people who told me this. I don't have to pick up the clues and drop it in a different spot. I can pick up a clue and drop it in the same spot, and it will always pick up the one that's going to despawn first. So they're all reset perfectly. So thanks, guys. We've done it, we've done it, we've done it. And the best part, we have plenty of anti-poisons to spare. We'll need them for Monkey Madness, so I'm glad we have a bunch of extra. We have 4 medium clue scrolls we can do. It's not much. We are way under drop rate. We only got 3 of them. 1 we dropped, and the 1 we can't do, I actually got from a mystery box. So we only got 3 medium clue scroll drops and 1,000 kills, and we should have had like 6. 177 snape grass is by far the biggest thing that we got from these tribesmen. Of course, that means prayer pots down the line, herbal XP, and all that stuff, but it's going to become very, very useful at some point. 74 limport roots is also pretty massive because they're not the easiest thing to collect. Hopefully once we start farming, I'm like, do we even have any limport root seeds? I don't. Seeds are not that easy to come across, to be honest. I mean, look, a lot of allotment seeds. I don't even have any herb seeds. Nothing I've killed has dropped any herb seeds yet. But anyways, also a whole bunch of super anti-poison, which is absolutely sick. And we even got some of our nature runes back that we spent superheating. So overall, really solid monster. Let's go do those clue scrolls. A historic moment. We're gonna use the spade for the first time. Let's dig. Oh, and it's a casket. And it's a casket. That feels so good, man. Oh, man. That was my first clue I tried as well. We went all the way through. I'm just gonna get 23 agility real quick, if that's okay. 2 more levels. Insane RNG on the medium clue scrolls. We might have had bad luck getting them, but every clue scroll we were able to do at the start, we finished. We did 3, and we have 3 caskets. We didn't have to drop any of them. We're gonna save this one for when we juggle the next batch of medium clue scrolls. But this is the first, second, and third medium of the account. Woo! All right. Let's do it. That seat! Oh, I can get to Narda now. Oh my god. This game's, I could literally get into the desert. My next thing I'm gonna do is go kill goats in the desert. I'll show you guys in the next clip, but that's insane. These are huge. These are actually really big. I can't wear the body. 347k! Oh my god. Let's go on to the next one. Ooh, I wish there was a U short bow. That's pretty crap. I'm not even gonna lie about that one. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's bad, but we got legs. It's really funny because in the last episode, the end of last episode, I was actually able to get to the desert, but I wanted to do the big grand reveal in this episode. I'm sure many of you would have put that together and, you know, oh, we can change his house and move it to the desert. But I only wanted to do it when I needed to do it. And literally the clip before I was going to change my house to Pulvanich so I can tell you there, I literally get Narda teleports. You just can't make this stuff up. Let's do it. The Pulvanich teleport. Leave the portal, and we've done it. We are in the Caridian Desert. Uh-oh, this is going to be bad. This is where we're going to be hanging out. And it turns out there's only one billy goat. There's 8 in the desert, but they're spread out pretty far. I think there's 1 per pack. And they have a 30-second respawn timer. This is gonna take ages, as everything does on this account. And just like everything on this account, nothing is ever completely straightforward. I'm not quite sure if we take desert heat killing those goats because they are really close to the town, and I'm not sure where the cutoff is. But if I start the Spirits of Elid quest, we actually get these robes of Elidinus, I believe it's called, and the best part about them is that they have desert heat protection. Now, I can't actually complete this quest because I don't have the requirements, but I can start it, and we get the robes at the very start of the quest. I believe we just got to search this. Perfect. And all that thread I'm talking about, see? Good thing we kept that thread. And boom, that is going to be our fashionscape and our desert protection. And I look like a banana. I literally don't even look like Millikins anymore. Who am I? Oh, the 30-second respawn. This is gonna be tough, guys. But we need the herblore XP, and it just would be silly not to. So, first kill of 1,000. Here we go. You guys see the color shift in the ground? I'm convinced that's where the desert heat doesn't affect. Never mind. But the goal here is to get 1,000 goat horns because we can crush them right here in Rargh, even though we don't have a pestle and mortar. And that's combat potions with Harrowlanders, and we only need 22 herblore to make it. And that means we are right around the corner from some juicy herblore XP. I have good news and I have bad news, guys. The good news is that heat damage is nearly 100% negatable by hopping in between each kill. 99% of the time, I think I can get the hops in, so that's fine. Heat damage is taken care of. We didn't need the robes after all. The big problem and why I felt pressured to even wear the armor in the first place is that these guys are accurate as fuck. And even with the armor on, they are pretty darn accurate. They have 31 attack with a 30 attack bonus and a max hit of a 6. So we're gonna go through a lot of our meats, guys. I don't know how much exactly, but we're gonna go through a lot of them. And out of all the monsters that could have possibly given me trouble, gonna be honest, goats would have been on the bottom of my list. 1,000 goats coming up after this kill here. I did take off my boots and gloves and switch to a mace because it turns out they are weak to crush, but a nice long grind is officially completed. Now, we do have some processing to do. We're going to start by cleaning all the Harrowlanders and all the other herbs that I've gotten over the last few episodes. 23 herblore just from cleaning some herbs, and these are all the herbs and the herb secondaries that we get to play around with. Probably will keep like 20 limport roots left over just for questing and whatnot in case if I need it for something weird. And these, of course, I'm just going to crush as many as I can make. It's going to be 50 GP to crush per, so I'm only going to crush, I guess, 174 desert goat horns and 282 marintils, and then make pots, and we have plenty of vials of water. We even have more vials in the bank. It's a good thing we pick up everything. Even if we did run out, we would just empty the pots because we're not going to need like a zillion anti-poisons. All right, this is going to be quite pricey, but it's our best bet considering we do not have a pestle and mortar yet. Oh, do I have to use it on him? I'm assuming he doesn't noted. Or else, yeah, or else, like, what's the point of this guy if he doesn't do it noted? Kind of pricey. We do have a shit ton of alcohols in the bank, so it's not really that big of a deal. Let's start mixing some pots. I have no idea what level this is going to get us to, but I'm going to keep myself in suspense, and I didn't calc it. Skilling on this account feels absolutely incredible. It takes so much time to get even the smallest amount of supplies on this account for a little bit of XP and skills. So being able to spend an hour not killing 1,000 monsters and just using the drops I get over many, many monsters feels really awesome. And you think we're gonna get to 38? Imagine we get to 38. That would genuinely be insane. 33 herblore after the anti-poison and strength potions. So that's marintils and taramins. I accidentally made too many taramin potions. It's not a big deal. Again, I wanted to keep the 20 limport roots, so we are gonna stop there. I don't have enough vials of water, but we're gonna decant these at the GE. And then hopefully we get to 38. I don't think we will, but if we do, you know what? I can actually clean these. So let's clean these Renars as well because we also have enough snape grass for all the Renars that we have. And we're about to get 131 prayer pots, 3 doses, but that's still a lot of prayer pots to have on this account. Oh no, we need 36 for the combat potions. That's okay. I mean, that is a roadblock. We're not desperate for prayer pots yet, but once we get 36, that'll definitely be enough Howler potions and goat horns in order to get 38, and then we have all those prayer pots. We don't need them now. Does suck we can't get the gold now, but our bank is looking really good after those goat horns, and the fact that we can go to the desert now and crush our supplies, the account's still in a really good spot. A little stressed, but we're still in a good spot. For the next 1,000 kills, we are going to be within Varlamore, and with that, we have to do the Children of the Sun quest. Really easy quest, no requirements, no items needed. On to the next monster. Oh god, this place is fairly new, and I didn't know they'd be aggressive. Is this going to be the first aggressive monster I ever kill? Oh, didn't mean to attack the one. The only problem is that there are level 76s here, which will not only kick my ass, but I can't kill them anyway. So let me see if I can find a good spot to start killing them. I guess I'm gonna need to get some food. So we found a little bit of a makeshift solution. This level 76 emissary chosen can't attack me unless I walk next to it. He can't walk up the stairs. We got this one trapped, and that leaves 2 level 34s. She's one of them over there, but she's gotta walk a little closer to be in aggro range. There's another one that spawns right over here by these trees that will instantly bum rush me. So really, I'm gonna say like 1.5 are gonna aggro me. There he is. There's the other one. So it's not gonna be the quickest kills, but it's the safest bet. I can't use this altar over here without doing the quest in this area, and I can't do the quest in this area. So we're gonna have to do the weird solution workaround that I'm doing now with exploiting this guy who can't attack me unless I walk right next to him like that. I guess he's a little scared of heights, can't walk upstairs or something. But of course, we're here for the clue scrolls, as you can see that I'm dropping. In 58 kills, we already did get 2 of them. Of course, the one from before as well. So a little bit of a slow process, but you know, on Millikins, I'm used to some challenges. It's fun to figure them out like so. Well, this kill right here is gonna be 1,000. Let's turn off auto retaliate so we don't attack the next one that fights me. Look at this. My screen is absolutely blocked. Whoa, is this guy trying to fight me for, like, who's the bigger noob right here? As I was saying, blinded by clue scrolls. Like, I can't even show you my character to compare to No Bank Dave over here. But we were absolutely spoiled with clue scrolls. And only 2 of them we can't do the first step on. So I'm probably going to move all of these to Rargh, just because it's going to be much easier to do these clue scrolls. So it's going to take a while to bring them all over there. But since I can tell you to Rargh, it'll make my life a lot easier. So aside from the medium clue scrolls, the most notable drops that we probably got from the emissaries is all the low-level herbs. Still not enough for 36, but we are definitely inching our way up there to use these suckers. Also, 258 chaos runes, which adding up slowly, 1851 chaos runes over here, and something just really silly. We have 77 steel scimitars now, and I just like seeing big numbers in the bank. Oh, we might as well use this book now to put it in agility and get to 1 level away from that magic level 25. Oh, it's gonna be good. All right, of all of our starting clues, we managed to snag 4 caskets here, so I would say that's about what I expected, to be honest. Let's see what we get, guys. Hopefully some good RNG. Not what I want to see. You know, that's something that's, you know, that's prayer bonus. I wish it wasn't a Guthix one, but it is prayer bonus. Feldip Hills. Nope, that's not going to be useful. And lastly, oh my god, that's all pitiful, dude. We'll take the blessing, but that is bad. Oh my gosh. So we are 3 lamps away from being able to get 25 agility to do the Grand Tree quest. I had some editing to do, so I stayed logged in for about 30 minutes. We just got the Beekeeper event, and we got a lamp, and we have 2 frog tokens in the bank. Give them to me. Give them to me. 3 lamps. Let's dump them all in agility and get that level. They said it couldn't be done. And here we are. 25 agility. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited, guys. Let's go do the Grand Tree quest. The only quest we have to do before Monkey Madness. No way, I just found the rock on the second route. Do you know how rare that is? Unless they changed it. I swear I've never been that lucky. But this is gonna be the quest complete. One of the easiest quests in the game, and one of the first quests you'd ever do as an Iron Man. And it took us forever because we didn't have the 25 agility, and it's funny, we jump up right to 31. We get all this nice, juicy XP. Is that an attack level? Not even close. But this leaves us in a wonderful spot because we have all the quest requirements, we have all the item requirements, and as many of you know, we already have the dragon scimitar. What are we waiting for? Let's do Monkey Madness. Actually, we don't have all the items yet, at least not technically. We need bananas, and we don't have any banana tree seeds. Nothing reliable drops bananas, just ice giants 1 and 128, and they're 53 combat. So we're gonna be the first person in history to use Bones to Peaches unironically and take these wolf bones out of the bank and use that as our way to get the bananas we need for the quest. So there is actually one more step that we need to do, and that's start the Taibo One-Eye Trio quest. Yeah, we gotta start this quest for Monkey Madness, and I promise it'll tie in. You gotta just let me cook on this one. As you guys know, I can't just walk around and kill any monster I want. It has to either be part of my 1000 kills or be a quest-specific monster. Monkey bones are the only item I have not yet obtained to complete the Monkey Madness quest. Now, normally, I wouldn't be able to kill a monkey for bones unless I killed 1000 of them as my level 3 monster. Or so I thought. Any player who started the Taibo One-Eye Trio quest will receive a monkey corpse, a quest item in replacement of the normal typical tradable bones. So by starting the quest, monkeys become a quest monster because they drop an untradeable item needed for a quest. I'm just being sneaky and swapping which quest I use the monkey bones for. If I don't get the corpse here, I would have ruined my account, so let's pray it's a corpse. I think I did everything right. And there it is, the untradeable corpse. Let's go do the Monkey Madness quest. And there is the kill. We had to get all decked out of magic gear because he's got like 170 magic defense and he kept actually regenning on me and I died. No big deal though. Let's wrap up the quest and get the heck out of here. I have been waiting for this moment for so incredibly long. We're about to get the biggest upgrade that we have ever gotten on this account, all because we finally completed Monkey Madness. And we're not gonna wait to pull out the best in-slot weapon that I currently have. Oh my god, that looks crisp. And we can't forget about our XP. We're gonna pick the attack and defense ones because I eventually want to get 70 attack and defense. I'll probably do that relatively soon now that I have a decent weapon and could hit pretty high, much higher than I was able to with the rune sword. So this gets us to level 61. Almost level 62. I'm genuinely gonna miss this little stabby boy. We went from 39 strength all the way to 66. We've gotten thousands of kills with this guy, but it is time to move on to bigger and better things. Next up on the menu is flesh crawlers. 1000 flesh crawlers for our level 35 monster. All the flesh crawlers in this room are level 35, so it's gonna be a nice task for me. Probably one of the quickest ones yet. That's in part thanks to the Dragon Simi 2, of course. We are going to bank everything as always because these guys have a 17% chance to roll their herb table, just like that. They drop a lot of low-level herbs, so this could be your ticket to finally getting to prayer pots. They also drop a lot of noted iron ore, which could also be pretty beneficial. I am a little sad because I wanted to kill snakes from a level 35 monster. They have a 100% drop rate of snake skin on Mostly Harmless, but of course I can't get to Mostly Harmless. I'm not even close to having the requirements of Cabin Fever, but it would have been really nice having 1000 snakeskin to get some crafting XP and some new range gear, but it is what it is. That's the restrictions of this series. In terms of what we're going to trade next, since we can hit pretty high, I'm not too worried about strength right now. I do want to top off on my strength level because we're relatively close to getting 84. Then I'll probably get 62 attack and then 62 defense just because I'm close to those, and then jump back to attack and get 70 attack and then probably 70 defense. And we're close to all of our levels right now, even HP. We're probably going to get 90 combat relatively soon. So I can't really do anything with this now because we don't have any molds, but this is the first silver ore slash bar that we've gotten on this account, and it's kind of a big deal. There's going to be a time where that's going to come in handy. A 1 in 6,000 tooth half a key. We already have a loop half in the bank, so that is our first full crystal key. Okay, this ain't adding up. I want everybody to look at all the loot that's going to pile up as I'm recording this clip. So remember earlier in this grind, I said that there is a 17% chance to roll the herb drop table. That means every kill, there's about a 1 in 5 chance I get a herb. That's not been the case. I've been getting herbs left and right. About 1 in 2, which is nowhere near the roughly 1 in 5. So I looked through the entire drop table, and every single thing on the drop table is way more common than it's listed. Now, there's 2 drop tables, one for free to play, one for members. And in the members specific worlds, there's a nothing drop of 1 in 3. Now that you guys have been watching all the loot pile up, tell me how this makes sense. That is a 1 in 3 for not getting a drop, but every single kill I get, there is a drop. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have no idea what's going on, but this is proving to be way more beneficial of a monster than we previously thought, because we have a ridiculous amount of herbs in the bank now. We have more than enough to get 38 herb lore for those prayer pots. And the best part is we are collecting a lot of iron ore and a lot of runes, a lot of nature runes specifically, which are always welcome on this account, especially if we want to superheat that iron ore to not lose 50% of it. The timing couldn't be any more perfect. We just got 62 defense, 88 combat. Oh, don't attack that one. That is kill number 1,000. The loot from 1,000 flesh crawlers. Now, it does say 945, but I promise you it is 1,000. It turns out that they do have about a 1 in 20 nothing drop. I don't know where that's coming from. The wiki says a 1 in 100 nothing drop on the rare drop table, so I don't know if that's wrong as well. It very well could be. Look at all of these herbs. We're gonna process those in a sec. But before we do, let's take a look at our nature runes. Just shy of 800, and the best part, 900 plus iron ore on the account. That's a lot of smithing and magic XP whenever we decide to superheat it. So I can't do the Shades of Morton quest, but we can start it, read the book, and we're able to make serum 207s, which use Tarramin and Ashes. We did get 33 from the crawlers, and it is another option to use with Tarramin potions other than Limport roots, and they give the exact same XP as if I was making the strength potion. This hurts to do, but we do have to empty a lot of anti-poisons to get the vials back so we can continue doing herb lore. We're gonna make a lot more, so we will get a lot back, but I don't really have any other option. All pots are made except the prayer pots. Let's decant these, see how many vials we get back. 83, so we will have to empty some more anti-poisons because I'm not gonna empty any combat potions or the prayer potions I am about to make. Not a single prayer pot has been made, and we are already 42 herb lore. Last 10 potions coming up, 44 herb lore on the account, and an abundance of prayer potions. They are 3 dose, we'll decant them now, but that is a lot of prayer going forward. I feel comfortable. If there's a monster that we have trouble killing, we know we have this in our back pocket. First crystal key on the account. I don't even know of anything specific I want, but it's a cool milestone. First uncut dragonstone. It is Wednesday, 3 a.m., and I believe the next update, this event is gonna be gone. It doesn't break any rules, so I figured, why not just do the Halloween event? We get some cool masks and a nice pumpkin head. Next up, we have 36 white knights. We're gonna eradicate them. I don't know if the courtyard is gonna be the best place to kill them. I think it's specifically the red helms we can kill because they're the right combat level. So yeah, we might do some walking around, maybe just right over here. It depends how long the spawn is. They actually have decent armor stats, but thankfully we do have a dragon simi now, so I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. I think with the rune sword, we would have really struggled to hit, at least compared to the other monsters we've killed so far. I walked around the whole castle. They always spawn in groups of 2 like this, 2 in here, 2 in there, and there's something just cozy about this little nook that I think I'm just gonna stick with it. To be honest, guys, these guys don't drop a crazy amount of stuff. It's very basic, low-level items and runes and stuff like that. I would say the most notable thing is probably the seeds that I can get. They're all low-level allotments, but when we do start farming, we are going to use those. The reason I haven't started yet is because I have 0 herb seeds in the bank. I guess low-level monsters just do not drop herb seeds. We'll always take that, Renar. but I want to plant herbs as I do the allotments, and it just seems like a waste of time not planting herb seeds when I farm. This is pretty funny because we changed our spawn location to Falador, so every time we die, we literally just walk a few steps and we're right back to killing them. No time wasted, no food wasted. Just like that. And we spawn right back in Falador. Kill number 1000 coming up. We actually might not even get the kill here. Is he gonna take us out? That'd be kind of funny. We didn't quite get the 65 defense, but we are really close to that. Our next monster, we're gonna wrap it up, of course, and then go back to strength for a little bit. Let's go take a look at our loot. This was a little better than I thought. These white knights turned out to be much better than expected. Our seeds definitely going up quite substantially from that. We have a lot more nature runes now, 128. Another thing that also slowly goes up with most monsters I kill, 920. So that number's going back up after we just used a bunch in the last episode. And the best part is all these iron bars, 103 just from the white knights, 156 in total. I didn't realize how frequent they would be, which is awesome because of course that's going to become smithing XP and then ultimately ranged XP because we will be making knives with it. Now that we can equip the dragon scimitar, both our current goals on the account are completed. I need a new big goal and I want something to always have in the back of my mind to strive for and eventually attempt. I want to kill Jad, one of the baddest guys around, using only gear obtained from the thousands of drops that we've gotten. Now, normally the fight caves on this series isn't allowed, as there are tons of different leveled monsters and it breaks the rules of 1,000 at a time. But I think this can be a neat exception to try for whenever we feel ready to really test the endurance of the account. I will only allow myself serious attempts when I feel the account is ready to avoid any unnecessary XP gain. Although with limited supplies, I have a feeling I won't be able to do many attempts regardless. And that's going to wrap up today's episode. We've got some big plans for the future, so stay tuned. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon in the next one.